Is there any other player on the 49ers who's not going to get better and not going to get – oh, sorry. I got excited. I'm sorry. Is there any other player who's not going to get better, not going to get worse, and it's a push? I got a player.
Like someone who's just the symbol of consistency. You can just count on them to do the same freaking thing every year.
Yeah.
Who?
Kittle.
I like that.
You
go with that. Give me your reasoning.
Okay. Kittle is a hell of a tight end.
Yeah.
He's a pleasure to watch. He works hard, except for hi, George. That was bad. He has great hands. He's a great blocker. I think he will continue to play at that level. He won't go down this year, but he won't go up. He'll be the same fabulous tight end that he is. He's playing at his potential now.
I agree. He'll give you 60 to 70 catches for 800 to 1,000 yards and 5 or 6 touchdowns. He'll give you that every year. He's 31. He'll probably give you that when he's 35.
Yeah.
And one of the things that are interesting about tight ends, it seems like with wide receivers, once they hit 30, they don't run as fast anymore. They're not quite as good. But tight ends, they can be effective until they're 35, 36 because they're still 6'5". They still can catch touchdown passes in the red zone. They still can block. So, yeah, absolutely. George Kittle is a guy that I wanted to trade him 2 years ago, but I was wrong. And it looks like he's going to be able to maintain this level of production for a while, even though he was playing through injuries last year.
So shout out to you, George. Really,
shout out to George.
Shout out. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, George.
Hi, George.
Hey, when Kittle comes into a press conference, every time he'll walk in and then he'll look at the media and he'll go, howdy. What do you think he would say if I said, hi, George, right after he said howdy?
He wouldn't get it, or he'd ignore it.
I think he'd get it.
I don't know how bright he is. Is he?
I think he's bright. And I think that hi, George thing probably is a sore spot for him.
It should be. Iggy, I'm sorry, George. It's a Super Bowl. You're not screwing around, and you're not trying to make friends and influence people at that time.
Hi, George. A couple of weeks ago, Christian McCaffrey had an interview after he signed his extension, and Larry Krueger was there. We were talking about this on the show, but me and Larry, he was like, hey, Christian, congratulations. So, you fumbled in the Super Bowl. I would imagine that's really stuck with you this offseason. Like, how are you sort of coping with that? It was like, damn, Larry, that's... and Christian was like, yeah, it's in the past. I don't think about it anymore. Jesus.
He didn't like it, right?
No, Larry really rubbed it in, and I kind of liked Larry better afterward.
But you like Larry a lot. How could you like him better?
I do, but after that, I was like, I didn't know you had it in you. That was great. That was something my dad would have done. So, Christian,
I would have waited maybe 5 minutes. I wouldn't have kicked him in the testicles right
Christian,
away.
Great, big day for you. Your parents are here. Your wife's here. Let's talk about that fumble.
I didn't know great. Larry did that. Hats off to Larry.